Hello again, traders. Dwayne Chabada from DRFX, Forex and Trading, also known as Daddy Papi within the Dukas Coffee Forex community, and the trading competition now taking place for the month of September. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the accurate forecast that I made on the Euro US dollar earlier this week, as well as how you would have been able to take advantage of it, depending on the type of trader you are and the type of trading strategy that you use. Now, let's take a look at the snapshot of the Euro US dollar earlier this week, where I had basically made a projection that the market was going to be forming a pennant setup based on the nature of the candlestick formations that have been formed, both on the daily chart as well as the 4-hour chart. So the expectation was that the market was going to provide us with an additional bearish movement, followed by another bullish movement here that would allow us to complete the formation of this pennant setup. So what had taken place so far was that the market had given us this strong bearish signal, followed by a strong bullish U-turn, and it was now in the process of starting to U-turn and create this third wave, this bearish wave here, and then U-turn to start this bullish wave. As you can see here on the forward chart as well, the market clearly formed these strong bearish and bullish waves, and was now in the process of starting another bearish wave with the appearance of this bear crown formation here, with the left tip formed at this area here, the center tip, and the right tip formed in the form of this bearish engulfing candlestick formation. So the expectation was that the market was going to respond to this bearish signal and complete this bearish move to complete this overall bearish wave as part of the formation of this pennant setup. Now, why is it that I projected that the market was going to be forming this pennant setup? Well, what you'll find is that the currency market provides certain bullish and bearish waves that tell us that the market is going to be forming a consolidation setup. So once you're able to spot these earlier on, you will be able to identify the setup being formed, as well as to take advantage of these waves by trading the bullish and bearish signals that are formed along the way. So instead of having to wait until the market completes the formation to then trade within the boundaries of resistance and support, or to then trade the breakout, you can take advantage of the movements that lead to the formation of this setup by trading the strong bullish and bearish signals. So these are the types of waves that tell us that the market is going to be forming a consolidation. And as you can see here from the live picture of what is taking place now on this currency pair, the market did in fact create this bearish wave as predicted, with the formation of this strong U-turn and this strong bearish engulfing candlestick formation. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart, you can see that the market responded to this bearish signal with this strong movement, pulling back slightly temporarily at this area here before U-turning aggressively to complete the movement towards this area. So how would you have taken advantage of this projection? Now, depending on your trading strategy, if you're a scalper, day trader, or overnight trader, you would have been able to capture anywhere between 10 pips to 100 pips as part of this movement. So as you can see here, this was a trade setup that I had initially established for my live account, but unfortunately it didn't meet the requirement in terms of the maximum risk capital that I use for each trade. So this would have violated that rule that I have. So unfortunately I had to forego this trade on my live account. But depending on your trading strategy, you would have been able to take advantage of this. And as you can see here, this is exactly what I did in the trading competition, capturing a small but aggressive trading gain of 37 pips as part of this bear crown bearish movement on the 4-hour chart. Here you can see the description of the trade here. 4-hour chart bear crown, part of the pennant formation being formed. So this was an example of how we can take advantage of these types of projections based on the nature of the candlestick formations on the daily chart and the 4-hour chart. So here in this competition, I was able to capture this trading gain, even though I wasn't able to capture this on my live account. In this competition, however, the risk capital requirement in terms of that I've established for this trading competition are a lot more relaxed than the ones I established for my live account. So overall, this was the justification for the projection for this currency pair, and it's an example of how we can take advantage of these types of movements once we establish the type of patterns that are taking place, that have been formed on the daily chart and the 4-hour chart, and once we have strong and clear candlestick signals that allow us to take advantage of the formation of pennant setups. So until next time, traders, happy trading.